right now. He's going for arrows at the exact time. The skeletons are swarming our tower. Can we defend? Sorry, bro. Oh my gosh, 8 HP, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That was so clutch. Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with the best ladder pushing deck in Clash Royale right now. I haven't pushed ladder in a fat minute, and right now we're hovering around 7,000 in the world. This is my go-to deck if I want to push up trophies fast and just wreck people. There's always something to cycle like skeletons, wall breakers in the middle, or bats in the back, so you're never waiting around. And there's only a couple bad matchups for this deck in the entire game, and most of them are manageable. As long as we don't play against Graveyard with a whole bunch of small spells, I'm sure we'll be climbing up trophies in no time. So let's go jump straight into some games to assert some dominance and see how high we can climb. And if you're not already, you can support me by using creator code SirTag. By using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game, I get a percentage of all money spent at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on my videos, it supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go open up the game with wall breakers. We're gonna see what's up, we're gonna see what's happening. This guy's gonna have to respond on both sides right now, and he's gonna go for a snowball and eat the right hand side. So that's a lot of damage, guys, for only a 2 elixir investment, and he spent 2 elixir on us too. So he's gonna balloon. When you guys see balloon, you want to go in for a bomb tower here and then a magic archer. So we will be a-okay. Usually the correct placement allows you to finish it off without even having magic archer, but I didn't want him to get death damage on us, so that's why we elected to drop our magic archer as well. We're gonna counter push in the right hand side, having skeletons plus magic archer. Skeletons are going to be tanking. We can go in for arrows just to finish off the muskie a little bit quicker and get the magic archer directly on top of the tower. So he's going to get an ice golem down. Well played on his end, but still a-okay for us. So if you guys didn't know, the balloon is OP. It is going to be able to shut down this easily. So as long as the tower is going to be able to target the balloon, and we have the bomb tower and you drop it in that spot, the other tower will be able to target the balloon, so it will never be able to break through. So even if you have a defensive structure that doesn't shoot up like bomb tower, because of the placement, I'm able to have both towers focus it down, and it has enough HP to take 2 balloon hits, so it's all that we need, really. I can go in for wall breakers to pull back the barbarian barrel. It's not going to get a hit on any of the wall breakers. Then he has to snowball it, or he's going to eat damage. He elects to eat the damage. Wow. That is great, because if we lose one tower and we're in a 1-1 situation, we probably just win the game off that. So he might just try to spam me again and try to outcycle. It's not really a good play, though, because we'll always be able to get back to bomb tower, and the musketeer is going to target the Valkyrie. So we should be a-okay as long as we get bats down. Oh, actually, that was really good, because he's going to be able to get it into range where he was able to kill it with just 1 balloon hit since he minored with it. So that was really well played on his end. I got to give him credit where credit is due. That was something that I wasn't anticipating. I thought he was going to go on top of the tower, but he recognizes that he needed to do something like that. We go for skeletons on top of the barbarian barrel. Notice how it targeted one of the skeletons instead. Now he doesn't have barb barrel back in cycle, so we can go for wall breakers and have everything tanked for with the miner. Then we can go for arrows to finish off the musketeer even quicker. So then the magic archer stays alive, and hopefully it's okay. It doesn't stay alive, but it gives us so much value. So we're in a really good spot, guys. If I feel like I need to cycle something and not leak elixir, I'm going to cycle my Valkyrie on that side, because it's really important that we have answers to the miner if it goes on our tower or wherever he drops it. It's going to die because we dropped our magic archer really early on, and it's not going to give him any value. So remember our card cycle last time. We have skeletons for his barb barrel that he's inevitably going to drop. So we're not going to drop anything until he does that. We can arrows on top of the skeleton. Okay, he barb barreled, so now we can go in. We can play pretty aggressive here. I expect him to drop skeletons or something. Our magic archer will be able to kill the musketeer, and the magic archer locks onto the tower. So yeah, this is really, really good, guys. Magic archer is still putting in the pain, and all we have to do is cycle back to another arrows. So I can just go in for a really high bomb tower. He's not going to be able to predict it, and yeah, miner will not be able to finish it off then. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to go in for wall breakers to kick it open. This man is going to have to respond to both sides here if we drop our wall breakers. So he's going to go in for goblins on the right and just eat the left. That feels good, man. So he had a really bad card cycle then. And he dropped 2 elixir to counter 2 elixir, but he still took damage. I wonder what he's going to have with goblins. Goblins and Mega Minion. We see Mega Minion is typically going to be a beatdown deck. I think it will probably be like a golem deck just from the looks of it. Very rarely do you ever see anything other than golem when you see Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Minion in the same deck. So that does not get a hit. He lightnings immediately. Means we can go and pull everything back with wall breakers. Oh, yeah, we did drop it quick enough. That's awesome. And it doesn't hit. Okay, that's so clean. So, got to go in for Valkyrie, so then he's not able to get any chip damage with the baby dragon. It's going to lock right on. I was wondering if the wall breakers are going to pull. And not only that, but it didn't even hit the wall breakers. So it was clean. Okay, definitely gonna be Golem. Probably like Golem Lightning. I think pulling the trigger there with the Magic Archer would have been bad. So I'm not going to. Magic Archer on defense. And then we just follow up with wall breakers right after. Magic Archer is going to go and pull that. Going to take a little bit of bat chip damage on the left-hand tower. But it's okay. Oh, it didn't even get a hit. Wow. Go wall breakers. He's probably going to arrow that. And he's going to get free chip damage on the Magic Archer. Huh. He's going to go in for Mega Minion instead. That's really good for me, dude. That's wild that you would do that. And then we can still body block. He's having to arrow this. You have to arrow this, dude. You can't do that. We're going to have double Magic Archers, and then we're going to go in for another set of wall breakers. And we lined it up with the tower. Let's go, baby. Wait. You have Golem, but you have... It looks like a Golem Arrows Lightning deck, but he's going to have Tornado, too. Tornado is going to be 2 cards out of cycle, though, so... You might have to go for arrows on top of the skeletons in the miner. Otherwise, the little Larrys will give us a lot of justice on the tower. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the Larrys thriving in their element. We can just go in for a Valkyrie here. He's going to go Golem as we anticipated. And we can go for bats to clean up his bats from the Night Witch a little bit quicker. So one thing that I do like doing is I love going for a bomb tower a little bit earlier. And then cycling back to another one. So he's going to lightning this for sure. I just want a miner on defense, actually. I know that seems awkward, but it's the right play to do. We're going to try to go for a Magic Archer here. He's going to lightning everything. And we should be A-okay. Want to go in for skeletons. And then we can go in for the double bomb tower domination. So that's what I'm talking about. Cycling 2 bomb towers on defense can make your life so much better. So we're just able to go for Magic Archer. He's not back to lightning. And he's going to get 0 chip damage with that. So at this point in the game, we can just keep applying aggression with miners, arrows, and wall breakers. And we're going to be able to kill the goblins that he drops, get the miner right on top of the tower, and win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. That was a fun one. Wall breakers on the left-hand side. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. And this guy's going to have Goblin Gang and Electro Wizard. So when we see this, I think it's probably going to be like a Mega Knight deck. I've been wrong before on these decks, but it's going to be a crazy deck for sure. I want to go for bats, and one of the bats will survive. Well, usually one, but our Magic Archer is staying alive. Oh my gosh! The Magic Archer targeted the Electro Wizard, and it stayed away from the Fireball. The 500 IQ Magic Archer. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That was really funny. I feel bad for him right now. So the Baby Dragon's going to die because we're going to be able to kite it right into the opposite tower with his Valkyrie. Then I can follow up with some Wall Breaker spam right into the right-hand side. He might go for Goblin Gang. He's going to go for an Electro Wizard instead. I can go for bats and then miner again. So this time, only one of the bats will survive. He did try to activate King Tower, so we can drop our miner in the back, and he won't have Tornado back in cycle. We have one bat. We can go for arrows on top of the Goblin Gang. Guys, bury the bat. He's coming through. And Larry the Skeletons. Let's go, baby. Showing some love to the tower, and this guy's angry. He needs love, man. He needs love to mend his broken heart right now. I feel a little bit bad about this. I'm sorry, dude. Anyway, I can go in for another set of wall breakers because let's face it, right? Okay, I was going to say, let's face it, he probably doesn't have a counter. And then what does he drop? He drops a counter. He drops Furnace. Because the Goblin Gang was out of cycle, so that has high damage per second with a whole bunch of different cards. Man, very crazy deck, guys. P.E.K.K.A. Furnace is not something you see every day. Anyway, we can miner and bats on the left-hand side, and he probably, like, tries to cycle to a Goblin Gang or something, or Electro Wizard. Yep, Electro Wizard was pretty common there, too. I just go for a Magic Archer and then Bomb Tower, so then we can pull the P.E.K.K.A. right into the Magic Archer. And I think the way that we want to play this is go for Skeletons, Valkyrie, so then the Baby Dragon targets that, then we can get Bats right on top of the Baby Dragon. So I think this is really good for us. The Bats are going to be able to kill the Baby D. The Valkyrie's going to be able to kill the Miner. And then the Bomb Tower finishes off those Fire Spirits. So if he just consistently does that, I want to just go in for Miner, Wall Breakers, and just keep spamming. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to drop the Magic Archer there. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty bad, but we'd still get both Wall Breakers connecting. Have you guys ever fat fingered a card like that before where you drop the wrong thing? I totally meant to drop the... by the way, I totally meant to drop the Wall Breakers first and then go in for the Magic Archer if you dropped anything like a Magic Archer down the middle. Or Electro Wizard down the middle, but... yeah, it worked out really well. Both Wall Breakers connected. So I guess the Magic Archer tanking for the Wall Breakers, next level plays, guys. You make a misclick like that, you treat it like a pro play. You say, hey, guys, we wanted that Magic Archer to tactically tank for the Wall Breakers so we get the connection. That was really funny. Huh. Can we win this game, guys, against P.E.K.K.A.? P.E.K.K.A is always a very fun matchup if we play it correctly. In single elixir, we should be able to break through if he overcommits at all. Skeletons on top of Bandit feels great unless he preemptively zaps it. So I think our best bet here is just to let that connect to the tower. Miner on defense against the impending threat of the Royal Ghost. You need the tower damage on the side that we have more HP on, because it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 1-0 victory, right? When we're playing control-esque decks and we're not playing against Golem, very rarely does the game get super dynamic. So I'm going to go for Bats because he just went in for a zap. I think we are going to be able to kill that in time. And I can go in for a Valkyrie in the back just to passively cycle right now, because he just cycled his Bandit, so I don't have to worry about anything else spamming me, really. There's nothing that he can do to me. He might P.E.K.K.A in the back, and that'd be really good for me, because then I could rush opposite. I actually want to immediately, because I think he's going to try to support that. I haven't really decided which lane I'm going for yet, so I don't have to dedicate all my elixir there. I think one of the Larrys might hit. Nah, okay. Just gives me more Miner capability, though. Miner is going to get so much more damage because he was focused on the skeletons individually. So we can Bomb Tower here. And then we can go in for a Valkyrie off to the side, right on top of the Magic Archer. Magic Archer dies, no value, and our tower helps out. So the one thing that's awkward is I want him to zap the wall breakers, but he's not going to. So we're going to have to go in for skeletons. He's going to zap those, and we need a miner, so then the bats are going to be able to actually give us some value. Oh my gosh, the Magic Archer is just not targeting the right thing. Let's go, baby. That's clean. I can go in for Magic Archer down the middle, go for arrows, kill the Electro Wizard, and kill his Magic Archer, hopefully. It didn't really kill them both, but it's pretty close. Magic Archer defense with Bomb Tower here. He's going to continue to spam me really aggressively. We just need a Valkyrie so then we can kite the Bandit onto that instead of it going straight towards my tower. Oh my gosh, that's going in the opposite lane. So he's going to have to spend a lot of elixir on this. I don't think he's going to want to. But Miner plus Royal... yeah, I don't know. Royal Ghost is actually pretty good. Yeah, he was actually able to make something happen there when I didn't think it was possible. I have to Valkyrie so then the P.E.K.K.A targets that. So then Bomb Tower is able to put in work. Need wall breakers on defense. Then skeletons. So then the Bandit doesn't break through. Alright, we're actually winning this game, guys. As weird as it is to say. We can Miner and go in for bats, then he can't Electro Wizard on top of the Miner. So then he has to Electro Wizard on top of the bats. And then the Miner gets a lot of chip damage. I'm not going to play aggressive with Magic Archer because I wouldn't be able to defend if I did that. Super important to realize when you can and can't play aggressive. So I still can't play aggressive here to play defensive. Go for Skellies here. Probably not going to predict that. Yeah, if I dropped it in that spot, it's way more predictable. So I played that well. That was good. This guy's a good player too. He's making a lot of fancy predictions. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie here, and I can go in for skeletons, bats, and Miner. So if we keep his elixir low, then he's not going to be able to defend the Miner and the bats at the same time. And that's what we want to have happen. So then the Magic Archer like turns around and it's targeting the Miner, and then we will be able to get a connection and win the game. So that guy was really good. GG, well played, and peace out, man. It's a pleasure playing against you, and much love. Want to sauce out a good luck against the King, and we'll see what's up. Definitely want to go for a Miner in the safe spot, so if he has Tornado, he's not going to be able to activate the King Tower. And he is probably a little bit furious right now because he knows he's playing against Wall Breakers. Wall Breakers OP, baby! As soon as you see the Miner, you already know what the deck is, right? So Magic Archer is probably going to fall here. Even if we drop bats, he could zap it or snowball, and that would feel bad. We can get skeletons down, and then I think we're going to be okay. It's going to get like a little bit of damage, but not too much. It's going to be one hit, not two. And we can go Wall Breakers. So Dark Prince. Dark Prince Mega Minion. This is going to be a giant deck. Definitely going to be a giant beatdown deck. What are we going to do, my dude? Whoa! Okay. Well, that's going to go right into our arrows. We can clean that up. Easy snack and a half. Alright. I guess some people are running Firecracker even when they don't have it maxed out. That's interesting. What? Firecracker Golem? What are those? What is this insanity? Okay, I'm at 4 elixir. This is not good. So, how do I defend this? Real talk, guys. I think we just let that lock onto our tower and use the Bomb Tower to eliminate the Electro Wizard a little bit quicker. So the Mega Minion goes straight towards our tower, so we need to go in for skeletons here. And remember, we saw Miner, so I'm going to go in for Magic Archer and be able to defend that easier. So if he spams into it, then both towers will be able to help our Miner defense. So notice, since we dropped our Magic Archer here opposed to here, the Miner was going to get targeted by the left-hand tower. Very, very important placement, by the way. That is how you defend your Magic Archers or Musketeers. I learned that by playing 2.6 Hog Rider a lot. We just want to arrow that so then we keep our Magic Archer healthy. And then want to go for Miner plus Bats as soon as possible. We go for Skellies here. And then I think we got to go for Wall Breakers as well, just to make sure that we minimize the amount of damage that he gets on us. Unfortunately, I think that might still get a hit. Okay, it was really close, but no cigar. Alright, do we just eat that entire Electro Wizard and conserve Elixir here? I think that's probably the case. Magic Archer. I'm wondering. I don't think he's got Lightning. I just need to defend my tower and we win the game. So that's what I'm focusing on. I could take the left-hand tower with Magic Archer, Bats, Miner, and that's fine too. I want to do that. I want to take the left-hand tower. If he zaps, then it's fine. Dark Prince just dies to Valkyrie. We can cycle another Magic Archer. Definitely want to go arrows first. Skeletons after. So then the Firecracker doesn't kill our skeletons. We can Bats here. He might zap it. It'd be A-okay because I can probably get back to another bomb tower. Drop it up higher so then the Electro targets that. And the Electro Wizard is going to get pierced through by the Magic Archer, eh? So we definitely got this game in the bag, boys. I wonder if he's got anything else spicy on his hands to kill this Wall Breakers. I don't think so. He's got Barbarians? What the heck, guys? Some ladder people run the craziest shenanigans I've ever seen. Dark Prince, Barbarians, Firecracker with Golem. Have you guys played some really crazy decks on ladder, or is it just me? Like, I can't believe that this guy had that. Go for Bats in the back. We're going to see what's up. This guy's going to go in for Baby Dragon. And we can go for a Valkyrie to tank for that. So the Bats will be able to tank for long enough for the Valkyrie to get in front, which is really good. Unfortunately, he decides to go in for more spam with the Graveyard. So now we have to go for a Miner to tank even more. So then we don't take even more damage from this guy. Ideally, what we want is we want to have a Bomb Tower tanking for the Valkyrie or the Bats. We were not allowed to have that luxury because the Bomb Tower was not in our cycle. Sometimes you just don't have the right card cycle and you take a lot of damage, and that was one of those instances, guys. So hopefully we can bounce back in a bad situation. I need to go for Skeletons just to cycle passively. Go for Valkyrie here. And Graveyard is one of those matchups that you need to have an advantage going into double Elixir. We're actually at a huge disadvantage right now. Going in for a Graveyard early on, too, for him was just, like, really risky. Like, if we had the right card cycle with Bats, he wouldn't have been able to afford a poison effectively, right? So, it's weird, right? Anyway, probably want to just go in for arrows on defense here, if I need to. Or, you know what? I could go in for Wall Breakers, pull back the Night Witch, and then go in for a Miner. So then the Bats get less value. He's going to go for Spear Goblin Hut. Really wacky stuff, man. Crazy deck so far. Spear Goblin Hut, Giant Skeleton Graveyard. What are these shenanigans, my dude? We can go for a Valkyrie here. And if he Graveyards in single, as we said before, the Bats are just going to give us too much value. So he can't reliably do that. We don't want to go in for a Magic Archer yet, though. Because if we do, then we just say, hey, you don't have to worry about that for 4 more cards locking onto your tower. So it's never something that I like doing. I'm going to go for Wall Breakers on the other side just to bait out Elixir from our opponent. And he's going to go in for a Night Witch. Probably going to try to Graveyard with that. We still have 1 Bat, though, surviving. So it's going to be harder for him to do that. Pull the opposite lane. We're going to go for Bats with Valkyrie. And we should be able to clean up all the Graveyard Skeletons, right? I'm a believer. Hopefully I'm not the only one here, guys. We go for Miner and Wall Breakers, and remember Spear Goblin Hut was his last answer. It's not going to be the best answer, though. And then the Night Witch will walk into vicinity after the Bats die. So if we kill the Bats with arrows, we can get this Magic Archer to connect immediately on top of the Night Witch and kill it. Otherwise, it targets the Bats. So if you guys didn't know that, very important to realize that. It's going to go for a Log. Want to go in for another Miner here just to keep up the aggression. Go in for Bats. Go in for Wall Breaker so he's not able to Graveyard. He's going to try to Graveyard regardless. Want to go for Wall Breakers on the other side. And we need to get arrows down. If we're able to clean up the Skeletons, we will win this game. So we just need to go for the arrows right now. He's going for arrows at the exact time. The Skeletons are swarming our tower. Can we defend? Oh my gosh! 8 HP, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That was so clutch. That was crazy, man. What are we going to end up today at? That was a very, very interesting win. Oh my gosh. Our dreams are firmly rooted in reality now. It is not a figment of our imagination anymore. Let's go, baby.